What is going on, guys? This is Xatter here and welcome back to my channel, guys. Today we're going to take a look at the Kenworth T800 by GT Mike, ATS Mod, or actually ATS Custom Truck ATS, there we go. Sorry, it's kind of late for me. That's the person that helped do this edit. There's a bunch of other people too. Creech Bum did the engine sounds, Trayscapes. Let's see, there's Pinga, Smarty, there's a bunch of other ones cam only, so a bunch of people helped do this, but the main person really, I believe, is Custom Truck ATS, who's the main person. If you guys don't know, GT Mike is having some really bad health problems and had to leave the community, so he ended up passing over the mod to one of his friends that's going to continue, hopefully, which obviously he did, the continuation of the T800, which is by far the best T800 that is out there. So we're going to take a look at it today. I'm going to try to wake up my neighbors, but we're going to get into this. So we got the cab here. There's 4 different cabs you could choose from, so we do have a dump truck version that we could pick right there, which is, this pack does come with a pup trailer that you could add on the back, and I believe it is Canadian style, not really meant for US, but you can have it in if you'd like. I do not. We do have a full-size day cab. We have a extended sleeper, and we have a aero cab sleeper. So I'm going to go with the extended sleeper for today. I'm probably going to keep it with this configuration, but we'll go and look at the chassis. We do have a 4x2, which is a puny little stubby truck like that. We have a 6x4. We have a 6x4 dump. We have a 6x4 dump with gravel, so if you want to have a little bit of extra heavy weight, you could add the gravel. We have a 6x4 medium. Like that, we have a 6x4 long. We go down, we have an 8x4 steer. We have an 8x4 push axle, and then we have an 8x6 tri-drive, like so. So there's a bunch of different chassis options you guys could choose from. I'm going to probably go with the 6x4 for today. Moving over to the engines, there's a lot of engines. And this is the pack that comes with it is version 2.5. I know the old one was 2.4, so just easily, obviously, just drag it in to your mod folder, and then in the game activate this one and deactivate the old one. Excuse me. So starting off, we do have the Cat C15 375 straight piped, which I'm actually very curious to see how that sounds. Hopefully it'll sound really good. We have the Cummins 444 series, 444 horsepower. The Caterpillar C15 450 straight piped, Cummins N14 435, Caterpillar 3406E 475. We have the PACCAR MX13 455, PACCAR MX13 485, PACCAR MX13 500. We have the Caterpillar C15 500 straight piped, Cummins N14 525, Cat 3406 550 horsepower, Cummins 444 series 520. Caterpillar C15 550 straight piped, Cummins N14 600 chipped, 605 horsepower. We have the Cat C15 475. We have the Cummins N14 Select Plus 435, Cummins N14 Select Plus 460, Cat C15 500. And I'm guessing this one varies from the other Cat C15. I don't know. Haven't actually tested it out yet. We have the Cummins ISX 12 370, Cummins N14 Select Plus 525, Cummins ISX 15 500, Cummins ISX 15 600, and we have the Cummins the Caterpillar C15 straight piped 625, Caterpillar C15 550, and the Cummins N14 Select Plus 610 horsepower, and it is chipped. Excuse me. So I'm probably going to go with the Caterpillar C15 straight pipe, just because I like how straight piped engines sound with big exhaust. So we're going to do that one. Let's see how that sounds. Over to the transmissions, we have Eaton 4 10-speed, Eaton 4 13-speed, Eaton 4 10-speed with retarder, Eaton 4 18-speed, Allison 4500 6-speed automatic, Eaton 4 13-speed with a retarder, Eaton 4 18-speed with a retarder, and the Allison 4500 6-speed automatic with a retarder. As you guys always know, I'm going to go with the 18-speed, so nothing's really going to change about that. Over to the interior. Now we have 3 different interiors. We have the modern one, as you guys can clearly see. Oh, excuse me. Sorry about that. We have a classic interior, which adds a little bit of a wood grain up here, which is really nice finish on it. It doesn't look bad at all. And then we have a paint interior. So we do have whatever color you paint the truck will be on the interior. I'm going to go with that one for today just to have a little bit of a different vibe, I guess you would say. If you guys don't also know, the W900, the T800, and I believe 2 or 3 other Kenworths all have the same interior. So I'll just letting you guys know that if you didn't know that they do have the same interior. Also too, this is only for version of the game of 1.6 because the old version of the truck, the steering wheel is messed up and you were not able to actually change it. In this one, obviously I believe you are. Moving over to the paint jobs, we have lapis blue, lily white, satin gray, wine red, creamy orange, crimson red, graphite black, custom color, and we'll check that out just to make sure it all works, and it does. We have metallic blue, metallic cyan, not too much of a difference between those two. I mean, it is obvious, but still blues. Over to custom metallic, check that out real quick. So you can see that that works, and we'll do this. It works, and then we'll go to the last one, and you can see that it all works, which is very nice. Now for paint, I'm probably going to do a purple. I've never done, really, I don't think, a purple truck on here before, so I'm going to try to do like a dark metallic purple, kind of something like that. See if we can get this a little darker. Yeah, maybe like that. So that looks good to me. So that's what I'm going to go with. Over to the accessories, there's a lot of accessories as soon as it loads. So there's a lot of accessories, as you guys can see. We'll start up at the top. We do have a turbo wing. I do have the Dan Clark light bar for the 70-inch bunk-in. So you could put that up top, and if you do put on the lights, they do work. So, which is a really nice touch. I do like that. So I am going to actually leave those on there. Just because they work. Then we have the chrome turbo wing. As you guys can see there, these LED beacons do not work, unfortunately, which is a bummer. I do like these ones a lot, especially this one. Normally put the turbo wing and put this one in front of it, but they don't work. So just put the Dan Clark light bar if you guys don't have it. You could just search for it. It's been out for quite a long time. Moving down to the roof sleeper lights, we have the 5 sleeper lights that you can put on top. Once again, we have the 3 beacons that don't work. Then we have the 11 roof sleeper lights. So we do have those ones there. You guys can see that. So all work nicely. Moving on down, we have the beacon. We have a beacon that we can put on the side of the cab itself, but they don't actually work, which is why I'm sticking with the Dan Clark ones up top. Down to the cab lights, we do have a light adapter, which we can add lights on. As you guys can see here, I'm on my main profile just because I have a couple other different mods, and I do have Busted's 389 tri-drive, which is not released to the public. So I am actually able to add, if I wanted to take these beacons off up here and add the turbo wing like that, I could ultimately come down here. I could put these beacons on down here along with the lumen chrome like so, and I could have beacons down here. So I'm going to actually do that, because actually when you do have these out, you put on the normal lights, they look like normal lights. So, but has the twist of the beacon in it, so I do like that a lot. Unfortunately, like I said to you guys, it's not released to the public, so unfortunately you're going to have to stick with the Dan Clark ones until it is released. Down to the sun visors. I'm not sure what happened there. The computer likes to do stupid stuff, so I do apologize for that. Moving on to the sun visors, as I was saying, we have the standard sun visor, we have the blind mount visor, we have a custom visor one. It is a little laggish just because I have a lot of mods on this profile. We have custom visor 1 paint, we have custom visor 2, we have custom visor 2 paint, custom visor 3, custom visor 3 paint, custom visor 4, custom visor 4 paint, custom visor 5, custom visor 6 chrome, custom visor 6 paint, and then we have the stock blind mount. So those are all the visors. So I'm gonna probably go with number 5. I'm thinking. I think I like that one the best. So I'm gonna go with that one. Onto the side here, we do have window trim. So we do have chrome, and then we have a painted one, which obviously would be purple. I'm gonna go with the chrome. Over to the antenna, do have plastic antenna, or we have chrome ones. So they do face forward. I do like a lot of chrome, so I will put those ones on. I wish they were standing up, but they're not. Over to the mirrors, we have the mirrors duty, we have mirrors chrome, then we have mirrors double, and then we have mirrors paint. So those are all the mirrors that you could choose from. I'm going to do the double ones, like so, and go back and change the antenna to the chrome. Down to the front window, we have clear glass, we have smoked glass, and then we have smoked glass intense, which is pretty much blacked out windows. I do like that a lot, so I'm going to go with that one there. These are just the driver and co-driver plates. So down here to the logo, we have Kenworth 1, we have Kenworth logo number 2, and then we have Kenworth logo number 3, like that. I do like this one, so I'm going to go with that one. Down to the hood, so we have 3 hoods. We have the standard hood, we have the wide hood, and then we have the high hood. Obviously that changed the side, so we don't have no more custom logo, and obviously can't do nothing with the grill on these two. Just to show you, can't change out the grill, so we will stick with the standard, but you could do whichever you desire. So we'll go back over here. Oop. There we go. So we'll go back over here and we'll put this back on. Down, we have window trim number 2, so we have chrome flames. So that's on the side of the door there, so that's pretty neat. I was looking at through it that way, but yeah, that's the flames on the side, which is pretty neat. I do like that. Let's see what else. We have ornaments, so we do have an eagle ornament, or we have the goose. I know that little node is in the way, so you guys can see that there. Might go with the eagle, like so. Down here we have bug deflector, so we have deflector chrome, we have deflector glass. If it will load, there we go. And then we have metal deflector. Personally, I don't really care for them, so I'm going to take them off. And it seems like it did get rid of the ornament, so we will put that back on. Like so. Down here we have the grill, so this is where we have your grill options. So you have custom grill 1, which has the shark teeth, which is really neat. We have custom grill 2, has horizontal bars. Custom grill 3, which has pretty much like the Optimus Prime kind of bars. We have custom grill 4, which has like the mesh grilling. We have custom grill number 5, which is a painted mesh, which is nice. We have stock 15 bars, we have stock 3 bars, and then we have stock chrome. So those are all the grills to choose from. I'm thinking I might go with number 5 or number 4, just because I do like the mesh grilling a lot. So probably going to stick with number 4 for this. Under the headlights we only have 2, so we have stock, and then we have stock with brows. So it does have the little eyebrow on there like so. We do have the front mirrors as well, if you guys do like those. So we have the first one there on the left, and we have the second one, which is mounted like so. Take that off, go to the other side on the right. So we do have the left one here, and we do have the right one. So if you guys do want to do those, you can. As you guys already know, I don't like them. I think they're ugly, so I'm going to leave them off. Let's see what else. So we have a fender deflector. Check that out there. So it does have the side deflectors there on the side of the grill. I don't really like that unless you have a bug deflector up top, but I don't really care for it. We have fender trim, so we do have plastic fender trim, as you guys can see there, and then we have chrome fender trim, like so. I'm probably going to stick with the chrome. Down at the bottom, let's see, fender guards here, we have orange LEDs, we have deflectors, and then we have deflectors in the orange LEDs. I'm probably going to stick with the orange LEDs. I seem to like those a lot, so stick with that. Down to the bull bar here, we have the multi-purpose beacons, which adds the beacons down below, or we have the RAM bull bar, like so. With this T800 like this, I would not put that on there, me personally. And I would put the beacons, but we do have these. For my setup, I have the beacons here. For your setup, you probably would use the multi-purpose ones. Down to the mud flaps, we do have the standard mud flaps, the white mud flaps, ATS mud flaps, and then we have the chrome Kenworth mud flaps. So probably go with that, because I know these T800s like to have mud flaps on the front bumpers a lot, especially because they're workhorses. But over to the bumpers, there's a lot of different bumpers, so we'll take a look at those. So here's the standard bumper. We have bumper standard plus, so it's just a little different. We have bumper shield, we have bumper shield plus, we have bumper illuminator plus, we have bumper monster painted, we have bumper monster big paint, like so. We have bumper monster big, we have bumper monster paint, we have bumper monster, we have bumper shield big 1, and then we have bumper shield big 2, like that. So those are all the different bumpers that you could choose from. Let's see here, what bumper do we want to go with? Personally, I like the ones that wrap around to the fender, and I like the way that this one looks, so we'll go with that one. See if we can put the front mud flaps back on. Yes, we can. So we'll do that there. I do like that a lot, so it does look pretty neat. Let's see what else. Did we miss anything here? Got that deflector number 2, mini deflector. Let's see. So it adds a little spoiler there, which is, to me personally, I don't really like that. I think that's pretty stupid. But we'll move on to the cabin panels. So we do have the 12-inch ones, or we have the 5-inch ones. Just go all the way back there. So I'm probably going to go with those ones. Over to the tires, nothing really special here. I'm probably just going to do these ginormous heavy tires. It's just something that I like personally. So if you're going to have a workhorse, got to have the big tires to go with it. So there we go with that. Here we do have the air filters. So there's no air filter. We have the basic intakes. Like that, we have the basic air intake paint. We have basic air filters. And then we have the basic air filter with the light bar, like that. So you can't do a custom one, and it seems like it did take off our fender trim, so I will try to find that real quick. Let's see, where is it at? There we go. So we'll add that back on there. It just changed it because it actually puts the indentation in the fender, so it takes it off, which kind of sucks. But nothing we could do about it. It's a simple fix, so not really too much to worry about. Did we do the door trim? I don't think so. So we have chrome 1, and then we have chrome 2, like that. So I think that really looks cool, so I do like that a lot. Down here we have the door handle. Let's see what that adds. So it just says Kenworth, has the Kenworth logo there, as you guys can see. So these are new parts that I'm seeing from the old edit, which is really nice. Over to the exhaust, we have a bunch, as you can see, of exhaust, so we'll go through them. So we have the plain stacks here. Zoom out so you guys can see it better. We have custom 1, we have custom 10, we have custom 11, custom 12, See, I like these big stacks looking like that. I think those are really neat. We have custom 2. Scroll down some. We have custom 3. We have custom 4. Custom 5. Custom 6. These are all from the old edit. I do remember. Custom 7. We have custom 8. Custom 9. We have rear exhaust 1. So we'll take a look at that. So we have some exhaust back here. Rear exhaust 2, and these are all new, by the way. Rear exhaust 3. Rear exhaust 4. Rear exhaust 5. Rear exhaust 6. And then we have the standard exhaust, which are on the side. So there's a bunch of different exhausts to choose from. You can tell all the rear ones are new, and these custom 10 through 12 ones are also new that I've noticed. So they add those stacks on the side there, like that, with the heat shield on there. So I do like that the best, I think, in my personal opinion. So I'm going to go with those. Let's see, what else? We have fuel tanks. So we have 150 gallon. We have 200 gallon. We have a 150 gallon plus the steps. We have 250 gallon. We have 200 gallon plus steps. 300 gallon. And then we have the 250 gallon plus steps. So we do have that. I'm probably going to go with the 300 gallon like that, since it does have the steps there already. Just going to keep it like that. So I think that's pretty cool. We'll check this out. So that's the exhaust. Let's see what else. We have sleeper trim. So we have plastic or chrome. You guys can see that. I'm probably going to go with the chrome just to keep it original with the rest of the truck. See if I missed anything else up front. I do believe I did not. There's window trim there. This is the window trim. That's the side door. I believe I got everything up front. Now we're working to the back. So we have tube. I'm not sure what it does. Click on it. It doesn't seem to be doing anything. So actually we'll take that off, see what that does. It actually won't let us take it off. So I don't know what it does, unfortunately. So other than that, I believe that's everything besides the rear fender, which is stock fenders. So you can't change those. You can change out the rear mud flaps. Are the same as the front ones. So whatever you have up front would be ideally to put in the back. Since I do have the chrome Kenworth ones up front, I will do those ones in the back as well. And let's see, we'll change out the tires here. Put these big old workhorse tires on. Like that. I do not want those on. Should take that off. We'll change this to that. We'll do this. See if we could try to match it decently anyway. Maybe a little brighter. No, it's too bright. Keep that there. Paint again, and then we'll do that. Alright, and we'll change out the tires to Goodyear to match the front one. Alright, so I believe that's everything for the outside of the truck that it looks like, which isn't bad at all. So now we'll move on to the inside, see what we could do in here. Mirrors are good, that's the window trim. Front window we already did. Driver's plate, front mirrors already did. We are able to change the steering wheel, which is nice, so if you have to pack in, obviously you could change it to whatever. So I'm going to change it to pinion. I do like that one the most out of all of them. Let's see. Nothing else there. Over there we could change maybe the shifter, I'm thinking. Yeah, so we could change the shifter. So we have the Eaton 4 skull, or we have the Eaton 4, which this one you can actually change and all that, so which is really nice. So we do have the medallion, we have the medallion wood, we have the medallion color, or we have the medallion chrome. Probably gonna go thinking with the chrome. We have the knob, so we do have the Eaton 4 knob chrome, knob plastic, SDI shift knob color, and then we have the wood. We're gonna go with the color one like that to match the truck. We have the splitter, we have a 10 speed, which isn't there, 13 speed, 18 speed, or chrome. Just gonna go with the chrome. And then the base, we have the shift chrome, shift color, shift plastic, or shift wood. We're gonna go obviously with the color, just to keep everything pretty clean. Medallion, maybe we could put the medallion number of gears on there, just to have a little bit of different. But other than that, it seems like that is everything. So sorry if this review is a little on the longer side. There's a bunch of stuff that was added. I wouldn't say a whole lot, but you could definitely tell there was some stuff that was added. So I wanted to go over it for you guys, and it is kind of late for me. It is already 2 o'clock in the morning Eastern Standard Time, so kind of on the tired side, but there's nothing I could really do about that. But we will confirm this. We will trade in, yes. So this might take a moment to load up real quick. Hopefully it'll load pretty quickly. It's going to take a moment, just because I have all these mods in, trying to render everything at once. So we'll let everything load up. So it is 8:40 a.m. in the game. Try to go to the exterior view here. There we go. Alright, so here's our custom T800, new version for 1.6. So it does have a 625 Caterpillar C15 straight pipe, which does come in the pack. That does come with this mod if you do download it, which I will leave a link in the description where you can go get it. So without further ado, let's start this up and hear how it sounds. So it sounds like a normal C15. You won't really hear it till we start moving. So check everything out. We got the lights there, really nice. Got the headlights. Check out the high beams. Nice, nice. Do the horns. Is it just an air horn? Very nice, very nice. Got the left turn signal there. We got the right or left one back there. Got the right one there. And then we have the right one over there as well. Hopefully one day they'll get these rear lights fixed. Hopefully. Reverse works. It's nice. It's going to be kind of hard to do the windshield wipers. Yes. There's number 2. Work nicely. Go on the inside now. Check out everything in here, which is pretty much the same, obviously, as the W900. So we'll change that to speed. Do the wipers in here. Very nice, very nice. Do number 2. Very nice. Do the high beams. High beams work. You guys can see the animation there on the left with the turn signal. So we'll do the left turn signal, right turn signal. Let's see what else. Parking brake. Well, other than that, we will obviously do our little journey round. This is on my main profile, so obviously we're in a different location. So we'll hear how this C15 straight pipe sounds. I'll come back and give you guys my final thoughts, and we'll wrap up this video. Excuse me. Well, alrighty guys, so that was the latest version of the T800 by Custom Truck ATS and obviously GT Mike, a bunch of other people that helped out. Also, I will leave them in the description below and under the credits section, which is near the end, obviously. But yeah, so my overall thoughts, I absolutely love it. Honestly, it's an amazing truck. I know a lot of people love this truck. Uh, just the customization you could do to it now compared to when it came out, it's just phenomenal how far this has come, and it's the best T800 that's out there. It's just sad to say that GT Mike is obviously not doing so well with his health problems. Hopefully he'll have a recovery and he'll come back. But as of right now, that is not the case. So he had to leave the community, pass it along to one of his friends that'll continue it. And this is the latest version of it, so it is on 1.6. It is for 1.6, so you have to be on 1.6. But it's just so much you could do with this, and it works. It runs beautifully. The only problem I have though with the engine is just it doesn't sound straight piped. I have busted try driving for 389. It has a straight piped, and it sounds more throaty, more bassy. This still sounds like the normal C15, just with a different name. That's just my personal opinion about it. Maybe you've heard a difference, I don't know, but to me that just still sounds the same. So unfortunately, I have to give the engine just a little underrating. I just think they could have did a little bit better on that. Creech Foam probably could have, I don't know, did something different. I'm not dissing on him or nothing. I'm not saying he's bad, I'm just saying my personal opinion. That's just what I think. Other than that though, I am going to wrap up this review here for you guys. So if you guys did like this, please leave a thumbs up, comment if you do have anything to say. Subscribe if you are new, if you just found this pretty amusing. If you are new, also check out my other videos. I have a bunch of other mod reviews that I've done. Also, a link will be in the description for this truck. It does come with a pretty big pack. It does come with a wheel pack, the pup trailer if you do decide to do the dump truck version that we saw in the beginning. Just a whole bunch of stuff you could do with this truck. We did see some new parts there with the door handle, the window on the side there, on the passenger side, the different trim for underneath the window, different exhaust that I've noticed, different bumpers that I've also noticed. But the trim around all the windows and all that, if you do decide to do the stand-up sleeper, it's phenomenal. So once again guys, I hope you guys did enjoy this mod review, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Take care.